Sometimes you just gotta get your shit together and do an unhaul video. Let's talk about books. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Lit Wizard. I like literature. I think it's lit. And I'm a wizard, and today I need your help to make sure I'm not making any mistakes with my book unhaul. I have a dozen books next to me that I'm going to go through, and they range between arcs that I got many years ago when I was reviewing books and just never got around to books that I just DNF'd or don't think I'm ever actually going to read, but thought they might have been a good idea at the time. Let's kick it off with some of the books in that arcs category. The first one that I have here is an arc that says on sale date 11/20/17. It's James Patterson, The People versus Alex Cross. I think I might have read maybe one James Patterson book in my life, if that. Coming November 2017. I think it's already come and gone. I don't see me reading this. I don't see me reviewing it, but there may be somebody out there who's going to enjoy it, and I think it should go to a better home. The next arc that I have in my pile, I'm just blind grabbing things. Look at that. Look at me go. This is A Map of the Dark by Karen Ellis. Is that right? Yes. Coming January 2018. Again, think it's already come and gone. I held on to a lot of the arcs because I thought it was really cool that I was even getting arcs to begin with, but they pile up and you don't get around to reading them, and then you're kind of wasting the book. Somebody should be able to read this book and enjoy it. It doesn't have to just sit on my shelf. This looks like it's some sort of thriller. I do love a thriller. I do love a good mystery, but I'm honestly not going to read it. My TBR list is too long. Sorry to Karen Ellis. The next one I got here isn't even a genre that I would really read. It's called Love and Other Consolation Prizes by Jamie Ford. September 2017 publication. And it says, from the best-selling author of The Hotel on the Corner of Bittersweet comes a powerful novel inspired by a true story about a boy whose life is transformed at Seattle's epic 1909 World Fair. That sounds lovely, but again, this isn't even kind of the genre that I would normally read. I'm sure it's a great book. I'm sure somebody else will get more use out of it than I. The next one I think looked really cool, and it does actually seem like an interesting book, but it's another one that I kept saying like, oh, I'll get around to this eventually, and never did. And that's The World of Tomorrow by Brendan Matthews. Three brothers caught up in a whirlwind week of love, blackmail, and betrayal culminating in an assassination plot set in pre-war New York. It sounds really neat. On sale September 5th, 2017. Same kind of batch probably of arcs that I received. Chunky little book. I like the cover. It looks really cool. It's got a nice texture to it. Again, I don't think I'm ever going to get around to this as much as I would like to. If I would have done it already. I hope Brendan Matthews is having a nice time. I hope this went really well for him, and I hope somebody else enjoys this book. The next one is an arc I received that I did actually read. I remember really liking it at the time. In retrospect, kind of lukewarm. This is another advanced reading copy, The Tethered Mage by Melissa Caruso. I know this one went on to have multiple sequels. I think it was a trilogy, actually, and I think it had like pretty good reception. I enjoyed the first book. When I read it, I gave it a really good review. I just didn't like it enough to ever continue the series, and I don't really have a reason to hold on to this book if somebody else is going to enjoy it more than me. Last on the arc side of things, I think, is The Child Finder by Renee Denfeld. I think I said that right. Yeah, Renee Denfeld. This is another like murder mystery. I don't know if it's a murder mystery, but it's another like thriller about a disappearance, a child who disappeared. Her family was choosing a Christmas tree in Oregon's National Forest. Investigative mystery kind of book. This one was September 5th, 2017. What I really liked about this one was this quote on the front, this little flap that it has. And then underneath that, you have like what the actual cover of the book will be. And interesting about this one, given it's like a mystery thriller, is it has a quote on the back from Erin Morgenstern, New York Times bestselling author of The Night Circus, which seems very different from this book, but apparently she really liked it, or at least enough to put a quote on this book. Sorry to Erin, sorry to Renee, didn't get around to it. Hope someone else does. Best wishes. Oh, there is one more. I don't think that this was an arc. Maybe it was an arc, more just like a book I got early. That one is this J.R.R. Tolkien, edited by Christopher Tolkien, Beren and Luthien. I haven't even finished The Lord of the Rings. I had this one sent to me and just never read it. And to be honest with you, I'm probably never going to read it. Even if I finish Lord of the Rings, I don't foresee myself getting into these like side stories. Again, I'm sure somebody else will really enjoy this. If I'm making a mistake here and you think I'm going to want to read this after finishing Lord of the Rings, let me know and I'll hold on to it. But otherwise, I think this could go to a better home. Now just getting into books on my shelf that I've either DNF'd or will probably never get around to. The first one of which is Crazy Rich Asians. This one is, I want to get rid of it for a few reasons. Do I think I'll eventually read this book? Absolutely. I actually grabbed this from a little library that I came across, put another book in, took this one, and I've had it for about 2 years and haven't gotten around to it. Honestly, if I do read this, I hate tie-in covers. Like when they're promoting the movie or TV show, I hate them. I don't want to read it. Will I read it eventually? Maybe, but not this version. This can go back to the little library. This next couple were DNFs. So the first one that I have is Butter by Asako Yuzuki. People love this book. A lot of people really enjoyed it. This was one that I started to read and DNF'd. I just didn't connect with it. I didn't enjoy the writing. I didn't enjoy the premise of the book. On paper, it sounded like something I would really like, but I just did not like it. Did not care for it. There's somebody out there who will like this a lot more than I did, and for that reason, I think it belongs in the little library with Crazy Rich Asians. Another one that I have here that was, oh, it feels gross. I hate this cover. In the video I have on why covers matter, this is one that I was talking about that feels like it's bound in human flesh, and you know what? Coming from the royal family, maybe it is. I started reading this book, never finished it, got about halfway through it. It's written weird, don't really care for it, but that's Spare by Prince Harry. I'm tired of touching this book. Someone else can. The next book in my pile is one I'm actually really sad about and may end up keeping. I really want to read this book eventually and just haven't done it yet. And that's The Good Neighbor, The Life and Works of Fred Rogers. I love Mr. Rogers. I connected with Mr. Rogers and grew up with Mr. Rogers as a kid. My parents watched Mr. Rogers when they were kids. I think he's just like a really pure, good person. And I want to read this. I just haven't had the time to do it. And I think somebody else will get to it before me. And there's no reason for me to keep holding out on it. If I get to it eventually, I could get an ebook or something. For now, it's just taking up room on my shelf. So sorry. Best wishes, Mr. Rogers. Rest in peace. The final book that I have, I don't even know what it is. Maybe I should read it. I just thought it looked really cool when I picked it up. And that's The Hollow Ones, The Blackwood Tapes, Volume 1 by Guillermo del Toro and Chuck Hogan. I have no idea what this book is about. I have no idea where it came from, why it's on my shelf. I'm sure I just picked it up because the cover looks really cool and it said Guillermo del Toro on it. Maybe this is a really good book. I haven't looked up reviews. Totally grabbed this blind. It's been here for years. I haven't read it. I don't really feel an urge to read it. My TBR is already 100 books long. Will I get to this one? Probably not. To the little library it goes. That's my really quick and dirty unhaul video. I've got 12 books there that I went through. I would love to know if you think I'm making a mistake with any of them. Have you read any of these books? Did you enjoy them? Do you think that I'll actually enjoy them and should hold on to them a bit or even bump them up my existing TBR? Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and comment. It helps a lot. Reading is a treat, and so am I. Goodbye.